Hey guys, Rexter here, and in today's video, we've got some huge FNAF movie news. There are so many things to go over in today's video, including the Blumhouse behind the scares coming to Universal Horror Nights, not to mention never before scenes from a new trailer, and more information on an early release date, the rating, and of course, an up-close look at the animatronics themselves. So if that sounds good to you, ladies and gentlemen, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button because this is the place to be for all things FNAF. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. So the very first thing that I would like to bring up in today's video is the fact that they are actually going to be bringing FNAF to Halloween Horror Nights. And for those of you who don't know what Halloween Horror Nights is, it's basically a Universal Studios event that takes place during the Halloween time. And this thing is crazy. I mean, Daco, my brother, and I went to it last year on Halloween night in Universal Studios Orlando, and it was an absolute blast. They have haunted houses, they have scare zones, all new exclusive merch, not to mention shows, and of course, limited edition food that is only served at the park during these hours. But one thing that really makes Horror Nights stand out compared to all of the other haunted house attractions around the world is that they bring in top-of-the-line makeup artists and sometimes even the actual props from the movies. And this year, they're bringing a star-studded lineup to their haunted houses. These houses include Stranger Things, The Exorcist, The Last of Us, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count, Monsters Unmasked, Evil Dead Rise, The Monsters of Latin America, and Holidays in Hell. But ladies and gentlemen, there is actually one that has been on the back of my mind for quite some time, and we finally got some confirmation that it will be showing up this year for Halloween Horror Nights. You see, just for a little backstory, when Daco and I were walking out of the Blumhouse experience last year, which was a mix between the new Freaky Fridays and the Black Phone, we both looked at each other and thought to ourselves, what if, just what if, FNAF actually was going to be in the next Halloween Horror Nights? And well, in case you guys haven't already figured it out, yes guys, they have confirmed that they are going to be bringing a Blumhouse behind the screams Horror Night house that is going to feature Five Nights at Freddy's. And this was first confirmed August 31st as Horror Nights' actual Twitter account posted a picture of the Never Go Alone Blumhouse Behind the Screams poster with the text, "Take a behind the screams look at some of your favorite and upcoming Blumhouse films with a killer surprise," which had a lot of people curious. And one Twitter user by the name of Cursed Cup Man asked, "Upcoming, does that mean Five Nights at Freddy's?" To which the actual Horror Nights account responded, "It sure does." And shortly after that, we got a video of what looks to be the actual animatronics from the film. And a YouTuber by the name of JPlan21 looks like he already got some behind the scenes access of this event. And you can see here on the screen right now, there is Freddy, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie. And here's an up-close picture of each of those animatronics provided by Fazbear Fanverse Nerd, which is linked down below. Now guys, I mean, look at Freddy right here. You can see the animatronic suit is almost like a velvet. They even had the details, what looks to be like some dust and a little bit of, it looks like soot or dirt on him. And thank God too, because the last image I saw of Freddy behind the scenes, he looked so bad. Then again, I made mention that it could just be a flashback version of Freddy, but man, does this one look good. We also get an up-close look at Carl the Cupcake and Chica, who look even better than you could have ever imagined. Somehow, Carl looks so sinister in this picture. I just can't get over it, dude. Those buck teeth look like they can do some damage. And based off this scene here in the movie, we already know that's possible. And probably my favorite animatronic out of the four here on the showcase is actually Foxy. I mean, look how fuzzy his whiskers are. Not to mention, the way that they withered away his suit looks so natural and realistic. And boy, let me tell you, he actually looks like he could have some sharp teeth. They even included the little golden one on the bottom part of his mouth. But guys, if we're being honest here, the most horrifying of all of these animatronics, at least on this showcase, is Bonnie. I mean, just look at this guy's eyes. Not to mention, his endo is just barely revealed underneath his teeth. And overall, I mean, this thing is almost as spot on as it can get. Now, again, guys, they say that they are the actual original animatronics from the film, which if that is the case, they are going to look so good. Not to mention, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to see these things up close. So I definitely recommend, if you're able to get to California, definitely do so. I know Daco and I are already looking at our plane tickets, and we're hoping to go ahead and maybe get a little sneak peek at them before a movie premiere, perhaps. Now, as far as how they're going to look in the actual Halloween Horror Nights event, I'm not sure if they're going to get their own haunted house. I know they did have a blumhouse event, like I said, last year, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case if this guy's video is an actual behind-the-scenes version of what's going to actually come to the park. But regardless, I will say that we do at least get an early preview of what the animatronics are going to look like up close and personal. And with every Halloween Horror Nights event, there is always new merch. So I'm hoping to see maybe a Blumhouse t-shirt with all of the different movies from this year on it. And, you know, that's got to include Five Nights at Freddy's. So overall, huge news. Obviously, I live in Tampa with Fusion, and we're really hoping that they bring these bad boys down to Orlando, but that may or may not happen. And regardless, I'm pretty sure we're going to be flying out to California, so we'll go ahead and keep you guys updated. But guys, that is actually not the only news that we have about the FNAF movie. Apparently, the AMC Movie Theaters website has officially posted the Five Nights at Freddy's movie runtime to be 1 hour and 50 minutes. Which, yes guys, I know that is not officially confirmed. However, usually AMC gets it pretty spot on in the past with other movies that they've posted. And to be honest, I think 1 hour and 50 minutes is almost the perfect sweet spot for the movie. You don't want it to be 3 hours because it just could drag on a little bit too long, and you don't want it to be too short because, I mean, there is a lot that they need to fit into this film. But man, I'm excited for this screen time. Now, in other FNAF news, apparently the Universal Pictures UK website posted that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie will be released 2 days earlier in the United Kingdom on October 25th. Which means if I don't get invited to the premiere, I guess I'll be flying over to the UK before visiting Halloween Horror Nights. Now, the last thing that I wanted to get to is actually the new, never-before-seen trailer that was playing at the Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights event. A Twitter user by the name SBDL Cravel actually posted what looks to be something filmed on his iPhone. But this trailer actually shows us some things that we've never seen before. For one, it shows Mike entering the pizzeria completely by himself without his sister. It also shows Vanessa once again doing something suspicious by flipping on a bunch of different light switches, and not to mention Bonnie in the most horrific way. I mean, look at this little image here on screen. You've got Hank in the storage closet, and look at Bonnie's eyes. That is pure nightmare fuel. But overall, guys, I mean, we've got a whole lot of new things to be discussing this week, and I'm excited to share them with you. So let me know your thoughts on not only the new Horror Nights event, but also this insane new trailer. And go ahead and comment down below if you plan on visiting Horror Nights yourself. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. If you enjoy FNAF content just like this, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications. But until next time, guys, peace out!